Hi everyone, welcome to the fall semester of 2022. I'm really excited to get started, especially as we launch this new LSC Online campus. I'm happy to be here with you. This is just a quick very casual video just to kind of show you where to go and what to do to start off this semester. So I'm just going to pull some things up on the screen and just offer a few reminders and a few bits of information. So if we go to LSC Online, you'll want to bookmark this page, right? This is our campus website, and so we will have some individual things for those students who are taking those online courses, some events, some activities and things. So this is just a good place to have bookmarked. I always start with the My Lone Star tab, so if you click on that, it will take you to this sign-in page. Please make sure if you bookmarks, the previous, also bookmark this because it has the link to OTS and the phone number. So if you ever have any issues with logging in or accessing D2L or a problem with Venn D2L, OTS or the Office of Technology Services, they are going to be the first place to go. I know some things about D2L, but I am not an expert. So oftentimes if you are experiencing an issue and come to me about it, I will say, hey, have you reached out to OTS? Because they can often solve problems very quickly and very easily, and they're friendly. So don't be nervous about contacting them to make sure that everything's working. All right, so once you log in, you'll come to a screen. Mine is going to look just a little bit different, right, since I'm faculty. You'll have some options here, but the student email is an important one because you will have some professors whose primary form of communication with you is going to be that student email. One weird thing is that we have our student email, which is, lonestar.edu, but then you also have a D2L email. So within our D2L platform that we use at the Lone Star College System, you have a separate email. They're not the same, so don't be confused by that. You can email me from either of those. They will come straight to my inbox. It won't go through that weird firewall, so don't send emails from your personal email because chances are they won't arrive. But just know the difference, right? If you have a professor who prefers to communicate in one way or the other, make sure that you're aware of that. All right, so you'll want to click this link for LSC Online to take you to those online courses. Click, I don't know why, overly complicated to click extra times. This is what your area will look like. I'm going to open just the first class that's here. It's British Lit, English 2323. So those of you in this course, you'll see something a little bit like this. It will be more updated. So what you can do is just kind of click around. The content area is going to be the most important place to go, and it will have a table of contents. It'll have a start here, a bit of information, and then information on the book, right? So I sent an email in the middle of last week, the week before school starts, but the information is here, and I am about to send more emails to both you in British Literature and those of you in the comp courses, English 1301. But everything is available here, and you'll see even more by the time you log in on Monday. So if you're a composition student, this is kind of what yours will look like. Go to content. Just click around, play around, right? There's a section on the book, which again, I will email you, but you can click on this link to find that information. Another thing I would really love if you bookmarked is going to be this OTS website, which I will send in the email that I was just speaking about. You have a lot of resources as a student, so make sure that you are familiar with all those things, including the Get software. I cannot stress enough, you will need Microsoft Word. And when I say that, you will need more than just a Google Docs version of Microsoft Word for courses. So make sure that you're taking advantage of all of those things that you get as a student. So go to this website and you can follow these instructions. You can, pursue other software, but this is also just a great place to know if you want to access your email from a different space, reset your password, any of those kinds of things are going to be really useful. Additionally, you have a link in D2L for a place called VLAC, right? It's the Virtual Learning Assistant, and I'll go back to that in just a second. So if you're in any course at all, right, you can have access to your VLAC. If you hit the home button, right, this is the home button that'll take you back to everything. Instead of VTAC, which is Virtual Teaching Assistant, right, it'll have VLAC, Virtual Learning Assistant, and that will take you to all kinds of information. In fact, I'm going to pause and pull that up really quickly. Okay, sorry about that. So if you're in either of your courses, either of you in British Lit or Composition, there is a section called D2L Help, and the first link there is VLAC. And so this is what it looks like. You have all of these options here, but on the left-hand side as well. So it's just a great way to kind of make sure that you have access to all the information you may need as a student, and especially those of you who are completely online, this is a very important resource to become familiar with. So I feel like the first week of online courses is a lot of clicking around, just kind of getting used to where to go and what to do. If you're taking more than one course and it's online and they're all online, every course is going to look a little bit different. The way I set up my course is going to be very different from the way somebody else does, so you want to kind of get comfortable. If you're feeling overwhelmed in the first week, that is completely normal. It takes a lot of time to get familiar and comfortable with where to go and what to do, and that's even true of face-to-face courses, right? So if you're feeling overwhelmed, everything is fine. If we're getting into the second week, the third week, and you're still feeling overwhelmed, then it's definitely time to please set up a time to talk to me, which I'm very happy to take that time. Another thing I wanted to show you is just a way to kind of keep organized. So I think the biggest thing that I hear from students in terms of feedback is time management, right? I just don't feel like I have enough time to read this or write that or do, any of those things that are required of you as a student. And many of you have lots of responsibilities outside of school, and I completely understand that. But one way to kind of help you focus is to set up some sort of calendar in whatever way is going to work for you. For some of you, it's digital. For some of you, it's print. For some of you, it may be like a bullet journal instead of having an actual calendar in front of you. Find a method that works for you. For me, it's digital, it's online, so I'm just showing you just a quick view of my calendar and how I have things kind of set up with different times. Now, it's not perfect. And it changes every week because I may have a meeting, I may have a specific discussion I have to have with a student that's outside of office hours, whatever the case may be. So I update this on a weekly basis. So again, find whatever method works for you. You may have to try a few things before you hit that one that's useful and productive, because there are a lot of things that are going to be coming at you this first week and throughout the semester. So just try to do your best to be kind to yourself and find a method that works, okay? So that's all for now, kind of just a quick where to go, what to do, bit of advice. When you log into the course, you will have a video that walks through D2L, you'll have a video that walks through the syllabus. So my approach is definitely videos. So you'll see a lot of this face on the screen talking, whether you like it or not. But I'm really excited about starting the semester, and I hope you are as well. So I will see you in future videos, as well as hopefully some one-on-one discussions. So good luck this week.